tween years, yes, you know, it can be very, very tricky for young girls and parents, especially when it comes to fashion. Well, she doesn't want anything that's sort of babyish, and of course you don't want anything that's too grown up. School holidays underway in some states. We have got some great age-appropriate fashions for tween girls, from Shop Till You Drop. Girl editor Justine Cullen. It's a new mag. Congratulations on it.
Thank you. Yeah, we had been hearing from lots of parents who were saying, you know, my daughter's too young for your big book and too old for the Shop for Kids magazine. And you know, I don't know how to dress her. She's 9 years old. She wants to wear clothes that I don't think are appropriate for a girl under 14. What do I do?
Who are the girls? The ages of the girls?
Well, we sort of say that tweens are 7 to about 12.
7. Oh, that's so scary. Well, 7 to 12. Okay, it's still very celebrity driven. So this morning we're trying to look at the celebrity tween fashion and what the Aussie girls should be wearing. So let the parade begin. The first one, Taylor Swift. Now, Taylor Swift, how do you describe this? Vintage?
It's a bit vintage-esque. One of the things that I love about Taylor Swift is that she's quite conservative. She's, you know, it's almost very age appropriate. And a lot of the celebrities these girls love are a little bit, you know, they're 20-year-old girls and they're at red carpet events, so they're not really dressed how a 7 or an 8-year-old should be dressing. But Taylor's style is very cute for this age group.
Now, that is just so cute. Now, this is Zoe. Good morning, Zoe.
Zoe's fantastic. So what we love about this is it's pretty, so, you know, your nana's still going to like it. The jacket gives it a little bit of an edge, and it's all about these accessories. So how fun are those glittery Converse?
I'm really embarrassed, and Taylor's, Zoe's 10. I actually have a pair of those. Is that wrong?
Never wrong.
I mean, they're the only flatties I wear, but they had to have sparkles. I got the Ed Hardy ones, they're cool. So this is what you call a bit of vintage. The cool looking jacket, it's still pretty, and for a 10-year-old, very good. I love the hat.
Yeah, and as you said, age appropriate is the key.
Now, Cindy Crawford's daughter is Kaya, and this is a bit more of a sort of American preppy look as we look in the photograph here, and there she is with Mum Cindy. How could she go wrong?
Exactly.
Anyway?
She has some beautiful children, Cindy Crawford. You know, Gossip Girl is massive at the moment for all fashion, for all ages, and so this preppy look that's really coming through, it is again very appropriate for this age group. It's quite clean, cut and conservative, but they'll kind of get that it's inspired by Gossip Girl and the stars of that show.
And Amy's 10 here, looking very cool.
Yeah.
The bow tie?
Well, look, I mean, it's really cute. You can be inspired by lots of different wardrobes for tweens. They don't have to just wear things from the girls section. So quite often you could look to the boys section. This is from Tie Rack, so it could be from her dad's wardrobe.
Wow.
So play around, be experimental.
And you don't really have to spend an absolute fortune. That jacket looks very cool though.
Yeah, I mean, it isn't about spending a lot of money anymore. You can find the great pieces. There is still a lot of bad tween product out there, I have to admit. But if you spend a little bit of time looking through it, Shop Girl has lots of stuff in there that's great.
Now, of course, Barack Obama and Michelle Obama's children have just swept the world with some of their fashions. They're quite individual, but they go for some things a little bit more sporty.
Yeah, they're a little bit more tomboy, a bit sort of sport luxe. They love a designer tracksuit. Malia and Sasha, the first tweens of fashion, they're calling them now. But this is, again, a great look. What you do have to remember is that even though these girls love fashion and they're starting to get really interested in it, they're still running around the playground. So they need to be in flat shoes. There's nothing worse than seeing a little girl in wedge heels.
Yeah. I agree. In fact, this morning I saw Suri in little mini high heels.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. You're going to get a bad back and wear high heels, at least wait till you're 20.
Exactly. Let her make her own choices about that.
Madonna's daughter, Lourdes. Now, she's about 14 now, isn't she?
She is, and she's becoming a real fashion icon for this age group because she just never gets it wrong. She always looks incredible.
But she goes for that funky tomboy look.
She does, and so she's all about things like the vests, the high tops, I mean, and distressed denim. That's big for women of any age at the moment, so it looks particularly good on this age group.
So the little vest looks cool?
Very cool. You know, another thing she could steal from her brother's wardrobe.
And sunnies, you know, the more playgrounds you see, the big hats for kids, and so many kids have got sunglasses, and it's not necessarily for the cool look.
No.
It is so important.
It's so important to protect their eyes at this age, and you know, they're outdoors all the time, so even more so than for adults.
Michael Hutchins' daughter, Tiger Lily, has become quite a trendsetter herself. I mean, this is a very pretty, girly look, and I guess, you know, a lot of mums love this look for their little girls.
Yeah, and girls love it too. We're born with that, you know, that drive to love pink. We just can't help it. One thing that you see a lot of girls when they get dressed up for an evening out, they look a bit prissy. So as Tiger Lily wore, that boho look is really great. Or also just a tutu, let her be playful with her clothes.
Okay, and the nice little headpiece, that's pretty. The lovely, the pink flats. So yeah, no high heels for tweens.
No.
I mean, it's actually a health, it should be worn as a health hazard.
Yeah,
and you're talking to a
exactly.
high heel queen girl here.
So no midriffs, no high heels,
yeah.
No slogans. I think there's so many ways you can go wrong with this age group.
Very tacky sometimes. The Miley Cyrus, she has an interesting look. I mean, she's 16, but she's still a great role model for the little girls. How do you describe Miley Cyrus's look?
Well, Miley goes a few ways. She can either be quite grown up, we'll ignore that, or she can be a bit of a tomboy. And then she also goes a little bit boho. This is, such a fantastic look for girls of this age because it's a bit mix and match, so they can put it together themselves. And an interesting thing about this dress is that it's designed by an 8-year-old. So Tyler Rose by Billion Dollar Babes is the designer of Billion Dollar Babes' 8-year-old daughter, and she does all this designing herself.
Oh, these girls are starting early. I this morning have seen some supermodels in the next 5 years.
Absolutely.
And some great designers, clearly. But Justine Cullen, thank you very much, girls. So you got boho, you got tomboy, you got preppy. This, and we're talking 7 to 12. Too scary, but I hope that's been helpful for the mums out there and grandmas watching. Justine Cullen, good morning.
Thank you.
Coming up on Mornings, why the Brownlow has been redubbed the Booze Lows, but next it looks like the movie Fame is going to live forever. Andrew Mercado reviews it.
And the stars fell out of the sky, and my tears rolled into the ocean.